Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment on Euro AUD? Now, from a weekly perspective, we clearly have a market that had found previous resistance here, now turned support at this area, with this beautiful impulse followed by a way too strong retracement, retesting exactly this very strong support area. So from a weekly perspective, we know that from here we should see the market try at least to make another push to the upside, rejecting this very strong structure level. Now, down from a daily perspective. Now, if you remember, with the last analysis that we made here on Euro AUD, if you remember, what did we say? By the way, I'm linking it below. What did we say? We said after this beautiful impulse to the downside, with the creation of this overextended M formation testing exactly that weekly support, what do we expect? We expect the market to make a strong push to the upside to complete the overextended M formation. So up to here, everything went basically exactly as we wanted it to do, to basically work out, right? We wanted to see the pattern complete, and that is exactly what the market has done. Now, during this move to the downside, if you basically, two options, okay? If you're already in the trade, you're now running risk-free in very good profits. If you're not in the trade, or even if you're already in the trade, there is the possibility to be looking again for another capitalizing opportunity here on Euro AUD, even for a possible scale in the trade if you want to hold it for a longer term perspective without basically taking your profits at the neckline, because keep in mind, the pattern at the moment is completed from a daily perspective. But anyway, in both cases, during this move to the downside, one thing is for sure, the market did create this green candle. Now, this green candle basically is a structure candle that at the moment is basically a very strong demand area for Euro AUD. Now, if the market will go and retest this area, this will act as strong support, and we will have the possibility to create this impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the upside. So definitely an important level to monitor, considering the fact that the market made a strong impulse to the upside exactly as we wanted to see, and that from a weekly perspective we have rejected strong weekly support as we have just seen. Now let's go and see what is the situation from a COT perspective. So basically what hedge funds are doing at the moment on the Euro and on the AUD. So going and checking out AR data, what kind of situation do we currently have? So let's go and get our Euro data and our AUD data. Let's start from AUD. What kind of situation do we have at the moment on AUD? Now, from an AUD perspective, what we can see is that overall we can see an increased 3.2k short positions added on AUD, which is exactly what you expect. You expect net positions to decrease on a commodity currency like the AUD. And if we go and see basically what is the situation from a Euro perspective, what do we see? We see that yes, they had added a lot of longs, but with the last report, they started to close part of the longs that they had open and continued basically to adding shorts. So we can expect some more weakness from an AUD perspective, which should make it to basically give to AUD another boost for a move to the upside. Now, going back to our Euro AUD chart, how we will be approaching this with students. Now, if the market will make a retracement back inside of this very strong demand area, then what we will be doing? We will be monitoring, and keep in mind that it has to be very slow. If we will see a slow retracement back inside of this area, then what we will be doing? We will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour time frame inside of this area, waiting for the market to shift from a bearish market from a 4-hour perspective back to a bullish market, and for the market to basically provide to us one of our valid entries. And if the market will do this, then we will be taking a nice long with a good risk to reward and good probabilities for a nice push to the upside. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.